Good evening, everyone. The Great Northern Conference Golf Tournament is tomorrow in Escanaba. The Mid-Peninsula Conference meet was yesterday in Norway, and a number of those schools met today in Marquette for the Redmen and Redettes Invitational. Start with the boys. Nagani's Carter Mason, his second shot on 18, a short par 4. He sets that up nicely, settled for par. He was the medalist, though, with a 71. He won the MPC event yesterday. Marquette's Jordan Jermu for birdie. And for the love of one more rotation, that's a 4 on the scorecard. Next group, Westwood's Cameron Mason for birdie. Looking good from my angle. And it would be, and that is a 3. Menominee's Evan Kramer is out in the fairway. And he will have a second shot into the green. Pulled it just a little bit, but he would knock that in for par in 2 shots. Bryce Douglas from the winning Gladstone team with his approach. He tied for 3rd place with Brad Spindler, his teammate, with 78s on the board. Gladstone wins 321. Marquette was second at 335. Westwood 1 shot back. Westwood's Connor Mason was second with a 76. To the girls. Catch up with them on hole number 13. Westwood's Lauren Farley won the MPC tournament yesterday. She putts for birdie from off the green. Stop balls, stop balls, stop. Someday. She would settle for a bogey. She was the runner-up today with a 98. Marquette's Ellie Hicks. Good speed on this putt, but it turns a little bit left at the end. Sydney Higgins of Marquette was the medalist with the 93. And on the board here, Marquette wins by 30 shots over Gladstone, and Kingsford was 3rd. The Westpac track meet took place in Iron River today. Houghton had 4 people who were individual double winners. Casey Lentowich, Justin Jerva, Clayton Sand, and Seth Hellman easily romping to the conference title. Calumet second, Hancock third. The Bulldogs' Gage Hawthorne won the shot put and discus. On the girls' side, Houghton also a decent, easy win. Not nearly as many points, but still did well. They won all 4 relays. Calumet second, Western County and Hancock tied for 3rd. The White Cotton's Emmy Keener went 4 for 4 again. 100, 200, 400 and the long jump. Hancock's Mary Jarvis won both hurdles. And in boys tennis, it was Munising over Ishpeming 6-2. Softball. Rapid River entertaining Superior Central in a doubleheader. And in the first inning, Erica Rubik. That was Hannah Canyu who lined out to Jada Johnson of the Cougars. Here is Rubik. Lindsay Knuth and Dominique Pavlot would score on the play. So did Riley Hubert, and it was 3-0 Rockets. Move to the second inning. Rochelle Vandeville puts this one to the fence. Erica Schwartz and Liz Goodacre score, and the Rockets won both games of the doubleheader, 15-0 and 15-0. It may seem easy to run for sport, but that is not always the case. Our very own Ethan Schmidt went to Marquette's track to show just how competitive track and field can be in our first installment of TV6 Sports Takes On.
When spring begins in the UP, so does the track and field season. While it may not make sense to run, jump, or throw for sport, these athletes find the events entertaining.
I'm addicted to running hurdles. There's no other feeling like it to me. Just the feeling of going over one and racing to the next is just being in the air. It's just a little bit of everything, and I love the feeling, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Shot put and track is definitely worth it. I think it's just another way to express yourself and just show that you can show off in multiple sports.
Runners like Izzie, Peterson, and Patrick Burmeister also compete in other sports throughout the school year, and a sport like track is very beneficial for them.
I play basketball in the winter, so that gets me in some sort of shape for track, so it helps.
It really helps top end speed and agility and acceleration. It's pretty good for mostly football. It really helps for that too, so that's nice.
This year the Marquette boys and girls track teams have been highly successful. And according to the athletes, their success comes from their depth.
We have depth. We have a lot of kids that come out. We're good all around. We have good sprinters. We have good hurdlers. We have a really good distance squad. We're overall really good.
I can talk all day about the success of this team, but it was time to hit the track just to show you how talented they really are. Patrick Burmeister is the Division I region champion in the 100-meter dash and also on the region championship 4x100 and 4x200 teams. He also finished second in the 200-meter dash at regionals just this past Friday. But in this race, he would have no problem claiming first. He even had time to wait around to shake my hand after the race was all said and done. With the UP Finals set for June 4th from Kingsford, Patrick and the rest of the Marquette track teams will try to finalize their impressive seasons with the Division I titles. For TV6 Sports Takes On, I'm Ethan Schmidt.